there, I'm Jake, this is Ryan. We own JRM Video Production in Pittsburgh, PA. We wanted to take a little second to show you guys a recent project we've been working on. It's a 6 by 12 foot trailer for all of our video production needs, and Ryan will tell you a little bit of what we do.
Yeah, so here with JRM Video Production, we handle live streamings, video production, and we'll do it for your football games, for musical concerts, theater, anything that you have with an audience that you might want live streamed. We can do it for you.
Yeah, Ryan and I have been wanting to build a trailer for quite some time now, all the way back since we were in high school years ago. We finally did it this year, and a lot of help from Doug Johnson, inspirational videos helping us, and a lot of behind the scenes stuff to really show somebody how to build something like this, because we had no idea. This is our first time experimenting with fiber and all that fun stuff. So we want to take a little second and show somebody who might be like us, who wants to build something like this, show them it's possible, especially on a budget. I mean, we spent a lot, but in terms of like video equipment, we definitely could have spent a lot more. And yeah, so.
All right, so come on in, let's take a look.
So stepping inside the trailer, you'll see we have everything on the left side, all the TVs and our countertop. It sits comfortably 2 people, Ryan and I, but we can fit 3. We fit somebody in the middle to run our robotic camera if we have to. So jumping over here now, this is our producer station. This is where I sit. I run the replay, which you can see right there. The camera is wirelessly connected in. It's not really pointing at anything right now, especially. I have also the soundboard of my controls. We basically have 4 mics for football, and then we have the possibility for anything else. And that's the replay jog shuttle wheel, so I can mark in and out clips and then send it back to the switcher. Moving over here, we have our IP camera controller. This is an AVI pass, and they're cheaper cameras, but they get the job done, have a good zoom, and we can control our shots from inside the trailer. And jumping down here, this is the director station. This is where Ryan sits. Ryan has the switcher at his controls here. It's just a 6 input, 4 SDI, 2 HDMI switcher, where we're running everything off of there. And then we have the keyboard and mouse for our computer, and this is where we run everything off of OBS for our graphics. And you'll see our preview screen with all of our camera inputs, and then we have our screen here. This is actually an in-camera or in-trailer shot with our GoPro camera, so we can get a little behind-the-scenes shot there.
Getting it all done. Brand new truck, very impressive work by the 2 guys in the truck, and also by our camera.
And then jumping down over here, you can see the front of the trailer. We built some shelves here. This is basically to store all our equipment, and we have 3 rows, a little dark. We have 3 rows of shelving, keep our fiber, cases, and various cables up top there. And then we were gonna put here a little fold down desk in case we need somebody. That's our air conditioning unit, because it gets a little toasty inside of a metal box during 90-degree summer heat. And now jumping down here, this is our equipment rack. We see our Blackmagic Studio converter that takes all of our cameras in over fiber, converts them to SDI for our switcher, and also we can do talkback to the camera operators from there. We have our network switch on this side, which gives us internet access, and then our camera control for our IP camera, which also runs all over fiber. And you'll see our equipment power switches there. We also have HDMI splitters, all the Blackmagic SDI to HDMI, HDMI to SDI converters back there. It's where our computer sits. This is where all the fiber comes in. We have 12 individual fiber runs. It all comes over 1 individual cable, which I'll show you next here, but they all come back through here. Camera 1, 2, 3, 4. We have an extra one, and then 11 there is what runs going to our network switch back and forth to get internet and stuff over Ethernet. And then moving up top, this is our old school stereo system. We can play DVDs, CDs, and then that's mainly just so we can hear our speakers wired up inside the trailer. Stepping outside here, we have hooks for our cables. Always need hooks. I always seem to keep adding more hooks. XLRs, SDI, HDMI, audio cords, fiber, extension cords, all that fun stuff on the doors and the side. Now this is the fun one. This is our fiber cable. This is what takes everything back and forth to the trailer. So this is 1 individual cable, and we have 12 small strands of fiber running inside of it. It's military grade. You can drive over it if you need to. It's pretty much durable for any conditions. It comes into the trailer on the side here. That comes into that fiber breakout, and on the opposite side where the cameras are, there's another breakout where the cameras plug in. So that's it. That's the trailer. It's a 6x12 foot trailer. Got it from Appalachian Trailers in Ohio, hand built. The whole build took about 2 months, as you can see here. We bought the trailer with nothing but wood walls, and we added the countertop, shelving, equipment rack, flooring, and carpet tiles. The trailer runs off of two 15 amp circuits. Luckily, video equipment doesn't require much power, so we're able to have everything video related, including our computer, on just one circuit, and the other circuit is for our air conditioner or heaters.
Now, taking a look at our equipment for the football season, we have our main camera, which is a Panasonic 3MOS HD AVC cam. This camera has been our backbone for quite a while now, since Jake and I both adore Panasonic camcorders. Moving on to the ATEM boxes, the camera comes in over HDMI and sent out over this yellow fiber cable. Other ports on the ATEM includes the phono jacks, left and right audio, SDI video in, as well as the HDMI in, HDMI out for program or preview feeds, and the intercom system. Getting a better look at the back of the ATEM, here are the phono jacks, which we currently have our crowd mic running into, and then over here is again the intercom system. This allows every camera operator to speak with each other and the director on set. Heading to the left, we have our PoE Ethernet switch where we get house internet from, and just like the ATEM camera converters, the Ethernet switch is sent over fiber. All the fiber leads are handled in venue with this fiber box and then sent over a long fiber run back to the breakout box in the trailer. Looking back at the network switch, you'll see we have a few things running into it. The first is the in-house internet, next is an Ethernet PTZ RoboCam, and an oddball for a video production company. This is our Raspberry Pi. The Pi was added to the mix as a converter tool. My friend and I created a program to convert the data from our Daktronics CG device to data that can be sent with IP over Ethernet. Being partnered with Daktronics means we can get real-time scores and clock updates without the hassle of updating it ourselves. Let's try to look closer at the Pi. You can somewhat see the local server it's running to send the Daktronics data over the Ethernet. Following this gray wire out of the switch will lead us to the earlier mentioned RoboCam. This RoboCam operates over IP Ethernet, giving us the opportunity to control it right from the trailer. This way we can prep any shot we need in seconds flat. Now we have our wireless transmitter. This transmitter was about $600. Its feed is being provided by our field camera operator and used for our high quality instant replays. Right here is our announcer station. The setup is very similar to the main camera operators. This is because it uses the same highly versatile equipment. Here again is the Blackmagic ATEM, as well as another one over here. I can show you one more example of how we use the audio system. The announcer is plugged in for a way where they can talk on the broadcast, talk to and hear their co-announcer, and talk on the intercom. This is the TV for the announcer's program feed. It can be switched between this and their camera's preview feed. That way, if they need a mirror to prep for the shot, they got their mirror.
Alrighty, so that's our setup. You've seen our trailer and you see how we work in the press box, and I think you have some things for them.
I do. So I'm going to leave some diagrams of what we do and where our setup is here, so you get a better understanding of how all this works together and makes sense in the video world. Well, if you have any comments or questions about our setup, please leave them below and we will be sure to answer them.